everyone, today I'm going to do a review of my Blackstar HT 100 watt head. Some of my favorite guitar players play Blackstar, such as Richardson, who is in Bon Jovi, Neil Sean from Journey, and this amp is just amazing. It sounds so good, and yeah, let's take a closer look at the amp. Alright, so here's a close-up look of the amp. As you can see, you have the power and standby switches on. And then you go to the masters section and you have volume, presence, and resonance, reverb, OD1 and OD2 settings, and then here's OD1, OD2, and then here's clean. For the clean channel and OD1 channel, I use the voice button, and for OD2 I don't. OD2 is my solo channel. That's what I use that for, and then OD1 is my rhythm channel. And then here's a pretty important part of the amp right here. This one knob, ISF knob. What the ISF knob does is, when you have it on this side of the amp right here, it's a British sounding amp. When you move it over to the other side, it's American sounding amp, like a Mesa Boogie. And when you put it in the middle, you can get kind of a mix for both of them. And I prefer the British sounding for like a Marshall or anything like that. And the American sounding side, it sounds good, but I just have it set, I have my amp set to where it sounds better for the British side. But if you're doing like modern rock or anything like that, you'd want to go over here to the American side. So that's that. And sometimes I will leave it in the middle as well to get a good mix of both sounds. But anyway, I'm going to move it back over here. So for this review, I'm going to start off on the clean channel, and then I'm going to go to OD1 and OD2, and I'll go through the voice switching stuff, and then I'll move the ISF knob over and whatnot, so you can hear the difference. So yeah. Alright, so for this review today, I'll be playing my blue Charvel San Dimas guitar. It has two Seymour Duncan pickups in it, Floyd Rose. Yeah, it's pretty badass. And start off on the clean channel. The voice switch is not engaged yet, and then I'll play some with the voice switch not on, and then I'll turn it on, and ISF knob is on the British side. So here's what it sounds like without the voice switch on. So that's what it sounds like without the voice switch. Now the voice switch is engaged, and here's what it sounds like. So let me turn the voice switch off, and then I'll move it over to the American side. Voice switch back on. Here we go. So yeah, that's what it sounds like on the clean channel. I prefer having the voice switch engaged on the clean channel because I like a really deep sounding and dark sounding clean, if that makes any sense. I don't like it too bright. So yeah, next up, OD1 channel. Alright, so now I'm back on OD1. Once again, the voice switch is not engaged. The ISF knob is on the British side, just like what I did on the clean channel. I'm going to do the same thing on the OD1 channel. Here we go. Alright, so now let me move over to the American side of the ISF knob. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now let me turn on the voice switch. Here we go. Alright, so now let me turn the ISF knob over to the British side. Here we go. Alright, so that's the OD1 channel. Let me head on over to the OD2 channel. Now, OD2 is a channel that I use for soloing. It's a very high gain channel, so I don't have the gain, I don't have it set real high. So, like what I did before, voice switch is not on, and that's how I usually use the OD2 channel with the voice switch not on. But I will go ahead and engage it so you guys can hear it, and yeah. So this is what it sounds like with the voice switch not on. It's on the British side. Here we go. to the American side. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now let me turn the voice switch on. I'm going to drop the volume a little bit because this is going to get kind of loud. Let's see. Alright, so now let me go over to the British side. Go. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. If you like the video, please hit the like button. It really helps, and I do appreciate it. As well as if you want to see any more videos, please hit the subscribe button. Once again, much appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.